Oh, baby. Robin number 6. I really enjoyed this issue, especially the first half of it, because it is all like just crazy combat. Like, we seriously just start off with this combat montage right here. Lots of people beating lots of people up. It's violent, it's fun. You don't get to see the whole fight, and it doesn't really matter because if you were watching like I don't know, Bloodsport or something, there's a lot of fights that happen and they're over super quick, or you just like see the guy get like punched and that's it. And I kind of appreciate that. We're not wasting time with fights that don't matter. But kind of the problem I have is for fights that do matter, like Robin beating somebody up, like it's just over. Now his next fight is against Tengu, and it's kind of cool. Tengu's got a sword, looks awesome, and again the fight's just over, way too quick. We get like a half a page on the previous page, and we get these panels right here. There's 6 panels. Boom. He's holding the sword. Robin is waiting. He's still waiting, charging in. I guess like I don't quite understand exactly how this is happening right here. Because at first glance, this looks like the sword's coming up off the ground. And it's only after staring at this panel for a little while that I realize the sword's not coming up from off the ground. He's kicking it out of Tengu's hand. How you're going to kick that accurately, that you just make him stab himself with the sword, I don't really know. Like, that seems kind of crazy to me, but the first time I read this, I thought it was a goof, and I had to go back and reread from the previous page, and I did it again and again until I finally figured it out. And that's kind of dumb. Like, there's a lot of ways for Robin to have ended this fight, and I guess just like kicking somebody's sword into their own face is like one way to do it, but I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't very satisfying. Again, this went too quick. The hero in one of these things is supposed to put out a little bit of effort. Like, go watch Mortal Kombat. All right? All the heroes in their fights had to work for it. It's only like the bad guys who didn't have to work for it. Go watch Bloodsport. Jean Claude Van Damme had to work in each and every one of his fights. It's the other characters who have easier times in their fights. We're losing a little bit of that kind of fight club, fight movie, whatever you want to call it, tournament arc drama when the hero just wins easily in like 2 pages. And after that, we get to wrap up other people, and their fights. And there's some cool looking stuff in them. There's a lot of chatting. Uh, Robin gets his manga back. It's really cute. That wow, I don't remember her character. Flatline? Is that Skullface's character? Her. Like, she's kind of growing on me just because she got the book back and all that. And then Robin, the book ends with like another fight starting with Robin having to fight that guy. And I'm not going to spoil how that goes, but we end in a big fight scene. But it's not just a fight scene because Robin has like an ulterior motive and other stuff is going on. Art wise, the book looks great all the way through. I have no complaints about the art. I really don't have that many complaints about the writing aside from I would have liked to seen the action a little more rather than it just getting kind of glossed over. Cuz that's kind of what I'm here for. Like, look at the cover. What does it say on the right side of the dang cover? Fight. Give me a little more of that and a little less of all the teenagers standing around talking about fighting. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like getting old or something. But this is a pretty good book. Like I said, man, everything like just looks good in this book. Like, I've got no complaints, man. The fire looks good. All the character designs are rendered well. Like, these dudes just look pretty cool. I think I would have liked to seen that fight where two like twin sisters are beating each other up, just because I think that would have been like a really dramatic fight, even though I don't know anything about the characters or who they are. We get like some backstory about Flatline and her relationship to Lord Deathman and all that kind of stuff, and there's like some real juicy stuff to chew on here. But I would have just liked to have seen more fight, 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 fight. Like from issue 1, you promised us fight. Like that was there at the very beginning, and I want it. Give it to me. I want a book that's just 20 pages of Robin beating people up. No one's standing around talking. Just 20 pages of this little know-it-all smart aleck beating everybody up. Is that so much to ask when you get down to it? Is it? I don't think so. Bye-bye.